Alrighty guys, welcome to another fishing video. So today I just had like maybe an hour or so to get out before dark, got off work a little late. Just gonna see if there's any trout left. I just wanted to go over maybe a few things that you guys might be able to do as the late season approaches and the fish are not only starting to get finicky, but it can be a little tougher to catch the ones that are around. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna see what we can do here. Hopefully there's a trout or two left here. Haven't been to this spot in, heck, it's been a while. I did all right last time I was down here, but we're just gonna go ahead, see if we can pull any fish out. Looks like the spot has been somewhat pressured. That's never good, but I mean, we might still be able to pull a fish or two out. So we'll go ahead and see if maybe there's a fish or two that wants to eat. I know we've had kind of high water here. Hoping there's still a fish or two around. All right, guys, finally got one. Jeez. Oh. Don't worry, I already pre-wet my hands here. All right, nice little stocked rainbow trout there. So go ahead and release this guy. All right, that fish was a little bit trickier. So what you wanted to do was, if you can see, I ended up walking out on that log. Audio is probably awful right now. So what I ended up having to do was, if you can see this spot here, there's boot prints everywhere. Unfortunately, this spot used to be decent, but a certain kind of reliefer kind of overtook here, and now there's constantly people here. Worm containers all over the place. I picked a few up, they're already in my backpack. But if you look, if you were to even walk out on that dam a little bit and throw into that white water, a lot of the times what it creates, there's a term for it, I forget what it's called, but what it'll do is it'll create a turbulence. Those fish will be sitting closer to the wall. They're not all sitting in that tailwater. So when people continuously fish that tailwater, you're gonna miss a couple of fish that might be sitting right there. So that fish was sitting just literally near the breast of the dam there. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna head upstream there, and we are going to see if we can get another fish. All right, guys, pulled up to a new spot here. Hopefully it'll end up paying a little. It's gonna be hard to fish this one. Oh Lord. But sometimes there's a decent bit of trout in these holes, so go ahead and see if maybe we can get lucky and pull one out. All right, guys, unfortunately it got dark on me here. There's probably 7 other guys that already walked right in front of me while I was fishing, which, as pretty much most people know, is going to spook the entire hole. It's pretty weird to find trout fishermen in Pennsylvania that fish the entire way into May at all. Most of them usually give up after about a week, but this year people are really determined apparently, so that didn't really help our odds there of catching fish tonight. I ended up with 1 and I missed about 2 in this hole right before then, which makes me think there's a lot of fish that are coming through here. But unfortunately, really wanted to show you guys what to do to catch fish, but this time of year it's probably hard to see that. But fish are going to be in the faster water as there's more hatches coming off, there's more food, the water's a little bit colder there. Those fish are going to be moving up into that faster water right about now. The nice part is we haven't had some serious heat yet, so luckily the fish are still, like, they're not completely done yet, guys. So you'll probably, in my opinion, might have another couple weeks, hopefully, to catch trout that are going to bite, of course, and hopefully that water stays at a decent temperature. So that being said, I would like to thank you guys for watching. I'm glad we caught fish. I'm gonna list As usual, I got the Daiwa Legalis, the old series, after I get this burr off my shorts. And I've got the Temple Fork trout panfish with just a jerkbait I bought at Sportsman's, so it caught me fish, at least one. Would have probably had more had that not happened, but that's what happens when you have an hour to work and Pennsylvania turns into a zoo and trout season. But hopefully I'm going to get more trips in. I will be finished with school after I get my next internship, which will be nice. So hopefully that all works out, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and try and finish the video we really didn't get to do much with yesterday because, well, just daylight caught up pretty quick. It ended, and not only that, there's a ton of people. So I decided instead today I'm gonna try and hit somewhere probably gonna be less people, not have to worry about that crowded stuff. So that's where I'm at today. Just gonna see if maybe there's a fish or two up through this stream here. I'm pretty far off the path now, so sort of hoping there's gonna be some fish up here, so we'll see. There we go, guys. It's a decent fish. Looks like a rainbow. Oh, my drag is super loose. Alright, I have already wet my hands. Oh boy. But got himself thrashed up there. Oh, he got away quickly. Alright, so when you come to holes that are a little bit less pressured, a lot of the times what seems to work for me is if you get to these holes, try and find a different angle to fish a different area. Like, let me get this thing fixed. So if you guys can see, like, right along this bank here, there's an undercut, which of course fish like to hang in, and that faster water is right there as well. So if you can throw right into that corner and just kind of let it hang out there, give it a few twitches, make it look like a bait fish that's trying to get away, I think you're gonna have a little bit more success, like on this stream, like fishing there. Oh, that was a good one. Anyway, I think you're gonna have more success fishing in places like this time of the year. I mean, keep in mind, depending on what state you're from, I know myself personally from Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania has a lot of fishing pressure, especially in the spring. You're gonna face, crap, that's another one. You're gonna face these, these spots here that people are fishing constantly. But if you can see, there's boot prints all over that side of the bank, and there's not one thing on this side of the bank. So what that does is it leads me to believe that nobody fishes it from this angle. So this is kind of like, a hidden trick to catching fish on this side. Hey guys, here's a fish. That's a nice rainbow. Really pretty fish. I'll just go ahead and get him over in some, oh boy, some calmer water. It's a pretty rainbow. Nice color on him. Go ahead and there we go. And that's one thing I am absolutely such a fan of in Pennsylvania is when you get up into the mountains. I mean, take a look at some of the streams you're fishing. I mean, you've got these mountain laurel alpine forests, and they're absolutely incredible. They're just full of fish, full of life. I saw turkeys earlier. So, man, one thing we're really blessed about here in Pennsylvania is we get to fish some of the nicest places. There's a good one. No way. That's a good fish. Nice rainbow. Alright. Alright, buddy. Calm down. You gotcha. Another nice rainbow there. We'll go ahead and release him. Whoop. There he goes. This is another example of a really nice hole. You've got the undercuts right along that side of the bank there. I think there's definitely multiple fish in this hole as well. I'm almost positive I had a nice hit from a fish right before that one came up and choked it. But I'm gonna go ahead and try and sneak right over there and see if maybe there is another fish under there. I thought I saw one for sure, but I could have been wrong. Got another one. Try and, I don't think there's really a whole lot of place to get down. He might flop off. Nope. Alright guys, another nice little rainbow. And there he goes. Well, certainly been a lot of fishing here today, which is really nice. Oh, jeez. That was a good fish. Crap. Just missed a pretty decent sized rainbow right in here. Hopefully there's another fish. I think I just saw one swipe. I'm sure there's got to be another fish here. That's pretty much what it takes though. Just finding places that are out of the way that you can fish by yourself. Haven't seen one person all day. There were a few boot tracks here, but nothing crazy. Well, that's probably gonna be it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. As usual, like with the first part of this that I didn't really get to fish much, I got the TFO Trout Panfish 6-foot ultralight. I have 6-pound fluorocarbon on here. I believe it's Seager and Vizex. I have the Daiwa Legalis 2500 and my usual jerkbait. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope everybody's had a safe and successful trout season, and I will see you guys on the next one.